This is the review of Arby's versus Pioneer Pit Beef. We're across the street from Pioneer Pit Beef, which is on the other side of Rolling Road, technically in Catonsville. I still call this whole area Woodlawn. Right now, I'm in the parking lot, Security Square Mall, out here in Woodlawn, out here near the food court entrance. Back at the same location when I was 5-6 years old, when I saw my first guy get busted for dealing drugs out here. Police had him up on the car. He had like a baggie of powder and what have you. And you know that the day stuck with me. You know, just something you don't get into. My folks were like, nah, you don't get caught up in that. You end up in jail, going to jail like he is. And you gotta be careful because they want, kids out there to be the lookouts. And then, eventually you have your drug dealers, and ain't gonna be no slap on the wrist when you black. But, I digress. I'm getting off the point. Right here in the parking lot, about to review Pioneer Pit Beef versus Arby's roast beef sandwich. Let's go ahead, let's get into it. Let's do it right now. In this corner, we got the Arby's half-pound sandwich, coming in at a half a pound. Nice onion bun. They packed the roast beef on there pretty good. And in this corner, we have the medium well, which I requested medium well, super pit beef sandwich, regular bun. You can see the barbecue sauce, horsey sauce and cheese on it as well. Pioneer comes in at $7.50, and the Arby sandwich, which appears to be a little bit less meat, comes in at about $6.78. So it's about 70 cents less. But what we're here for is the taste test. So let's get into it. Let's taste this bun, this onion bun. Has a very good flavor to it on the Arby sandwich. And on the Pioneer Pit Beef sandwich, just a regular potato roll. It's soft. Obviously not as tasty as the Arby's one, so you have to get the nice Arby's. And let's try this meat, medium well. Really good smoky taste to it from Pioneer Pit Beef. You can taste the smokiness coming right off that meat, man. They cook it fresh up in the back. And let's take a piece of this Arby's roast beef. Tastes like roast beef. Decent flavor, but Pioneer Pit Beef gets the win in terms of the meat flavor. Pioneer Pit Beef has the better meat taste. But let's go ahead and take a bite out of these sandwiches and see what's really good, how it all combines. We're gonna start with the Arby's and take a bite out of it. We have Arby sauce, horsey sauce, and cheddar. Okay. Good taste with the sauces. You can taste the onion bun coming through. The meat, it tastes like roast beef. There's nothing extra special, extra flavorful about that roast beef at Arby's. You can say it's more or less a filling for a sandwich, but it does have a little bit of taste to it. Now let's try Pioneer to taste out of this sandwich. Man, well, immediately get that smoky flavor. You can definitely taste the meat. Very flavorful. Also got some onions on it as well. There's a Pioneer pit beef. Pioneer pit beef. Technically in Cagesville, but I still call it all Woodlawn. Since across the street from Security Square Mall. Back when I used to have that cool arcade. Back when I was, early in elementary school. Had an arcade right there near the food court, where I had my first played Mortal Kombat and Street Fighters and the Terminator 2 games back then. Yeah, it's like coming to the mall for the arcade, and they had a Taco Bell. So, yeah, I used to like coming there. Can't go enough of this Pioneer, man. The beef is good. I wish they had the onion bun, like on Arby's. I wish that came in Pioneer, but, when it comes down to meat for meat, Pioneer gets the nod. So it comes to which one is better, Pioneer or Arby's. Well, the sauces are even. They do use cheddar for the cheese, supposedly at Arby's. They use a regular American slice at the Pioneer pit beef. Regular American slice, as you can see. When it's all said and done, head to head, as it comes down to just the meat, which is the main thing about this sandwich. You need good taste of meat. Pioneer pit beef has the better meat. Hands down. So if you're near Pioneer pit beef, get the sandwich, get the meat itself on a platter, what have you, and put on another roll or something, but the meat is superior at Pioneer pit beef. Pioneer pit beef right here has superior. Pioneer pit beef has superior to Arby's roast beef in terms of meat, in terms of that taste. Arby's has a better tasting bun, but as Arby's says, it's all about the meat. And it comes down to the meat. Pioneer pit beef out there in Cagesville, across from Security Square Mall. Baltimore pit beef style. Most people know about the crabs. Some people, people in the hood might know about the lake trout. But people forget about the pit beef. And the pit beef is important. Alright. Iceberg Jim out. Deuces. Let's go ahead and take a victory lap of this Pioneer sandwich. All about the meats. All about that good taste. That horsey sauce. The barbecue. Onion. The regular little piece of cheese. But, unlike Arby's, the main star is not the condiments. It's the actual meat in this sandwich. Let's eat it. Beautiful meat. Second to the largest sandwich. You say it's even better deal than Arby's. All this meat. You can order the meat different ways you want it. Well, medium well. I think even medium and rare. And get the meat any way you like it. It's up to you.